Good day, viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. I am going live for this weekend reading. I apologize for not getting a weekly reading out to you, the live reading, on Monday, but it wouldn't upload. Like went live, thought I was talking to all you guys live, but then it wouldn't upload to YouTube. Guys, I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the Microsoft meltdown. I'm not sure, but I know that there was a reason why I wasn't able to go live. And whatever that reason that is, I'm sure Spirit had my back on it. So I have to just believe that it wasn't meant to be. But I'm here now. So help me find out what this weekend's gonna be like. Will it be exciting? What do we got going on for this weekend? Will it be a hot one? No more stagnant energy. Let's get out there and have fun, right? Spirit, what does the collective need to know for the energy this weekend? What's the overall energy for this weekend for our viewers? What is the overall energy for this weekend, Spirit? Now remember, these are live readings. These are live readings, of course you know that. These are general readings, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. That was just a little pop-up that I got rid of. I don't mean to be distracted. But yeah, so live is a general reading, not personal. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you think that if you're hearing a message and you think, oh, so-and-so might want to hear this, please feel free to pass it along. If somebody needs to hear this, and I would love for you to send my healing messages out to people who may need them. It would help them, and it certainly would help me grow my channel, and it's so appreciated. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That really helps my channel grow as well. And hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live. All right. Do I have another one, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Oh, this. Okay. So, for those of you who are single, I feel like you have soulmate energy coming in, that you might meet your soulmate this weekend. And it's going to be a fated meeting. This was meant to be. This is a divine connection. Did you see that? For those of you who are in a relationship already, I feel like there's been something planned, or it might be an anniversary weekend, or somebody's going to step up their game in the relationship this weekend. Maybe surprise you with something, or maybe there's a getaway. But something's going to be happening where you're going to be spending more time together. Maybe you haven't been able to connect in a while. Maybe you're rekindling something. But I have a feeling there's going to be like you're going to be surrounded by, and if you're not with anybody, it's about being surrounded by people you love, about having that intense connection with somebody, even if it's through friendship. It's about having this connection and knowing that the spirit is bringing in these people into your life. This isn't just, these people aren't in your life just by whim. It's a well thought out process by spirit. And everybody that we come across, we are guided to. So I'm really feeling like this is going to be a weekend of surrounding yourself with people who you can trust, people who you care about, and meeting people. Maybe you haven't been out in a while. Maybe it's time for you to go out and meet people and be in that energy of connecting. Um, because like I said, I feel like this energy is here because we're meant to connect with it this weekend. We're meant to be surrounded by this energy, and either by people we're going to meet that can help us grow, or maybe fall in love for some lucky people, or rekindle, reunite. I just heard that's a good energy to be in. I was going to go for go for this one. I was reaching for another deck, but I was told to go with this one. So I will. Like I said, why make plans? You never know um, what's going to happen. So you think something's going to work out one way, and it's the exact opposite. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like there's some healing going on. And I'm going to say healing because heartbreak is like, I feel like somebody self-sabotaged something here. And I'm saying healing because I'm feeling that you're learning lessons. Okay, you know that you are in this energy. Excuse me, I'm just adjusting myself in the chair. That you are in this energy and are aware that you um, tend to self sabotage, or I don't know if you are aware that you self sabotage, but you're aware that relationships end because of something you did or you said, or a way that you are treating somebody. Um, but you're doing it over and over again in every relationship. And it has to stop. And it's only going to continue if you don't see that this is what they call self sabotage. And I feel like I feel like you were borderline obsessed with this person. I feel like you were playing games. Maybe not like, kind of like, if they don't call me, then I'm not going to call them, or, maybe you were tracking them or in some way, shape, or form, and you noticed that they were out and about and you happened to plant yourself in their path. Like that type of game, which is not healthy. Wondering what they're doing and following somebody. If this person wanted to be with you and be out with you, then they would be. Um, this person did not like being trapped. I feel like this person might have been older than you. Um, maybe they own a business, maybe they have like a house, or maybe they have even they may have had a family from somebody else. Um, and you have what you think is love for them with this Ace of Cups. Not sure if you can really call it love, because I really do feel like this is a self sabotage. And self sabotage often has to do with obsession and not knowing how to treat a relationship and being so it's so one sided. And you don't see, and there's always an excuse about why the person didn't contact you or why the person didn't connect with you. Oh, and I wasn't invited because of this. Well, no, you weren't invited because they don't want to be with you. I'm sorry it has to be that harsh, but it's kind of like the truth. They got irritated, maybe with you checking in all the time, irritated with um, the way you acted, clingy, I'm hearing. So let's see what else. How about some more messages for the collective? Is there anything else going on? I do feel like it's going to be a hot weekend. Like I said, I do feel like if you put yourself out there, you're going to meet more people because you are breaking your own heart. You're healing because you keep breaking your own heart. And you need to learn these lessons. We have the Star card. I'm hearing be yourself. I feel like maybe you're putting on an act. Um, you're not completely yourself when you're with people. Maybe you're hiding something. Some of you are manifesting that the universe be working in your favor and for your greatest good. Now, I also got the Six of Cups in reverse, which is kind of telling me to remain present, trying to stay present and not dwell on the past. And that will bring your whatever you're manifesting into fruition. There's going to be something that coming in that's giving you clarity as well. Something you might be overthinking a situation in not a good way. Like I feel like you are maybe in a situation where you're playing out every single scenario that you could possibly think out, even though the scenario has never taken place. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking happening, a lot of irrational thoughts coming in your head, and you're being reminded to stay present. These thoughts shouldn't be in your head if they haven't happened. It's causing anxiety. And if you have that anxiety energy, that anxious energy in your hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. So if you have this anxious energy that you're surrounding yourself with and you're making yourself anxious by overthinking, then it's going to be harder for you to manifest and bring into fruition what you need, what you want. So it's time to stay present, because all that this is causing is anxiety. It's causing depression. So when you go there, and like I said, this is like, and we've all done it, like making up stories. Oh, I should have said this when we're thinking about the past. Oh, it would have been so much better if I said this. Or you're thinking about like role playing in your mind things that may happen sometime, but they never have. And there's probably never will. But you're making yourself anxious about this situation by overthinking it. Yeah, you're being called to stay present this weekend. Go with the flow. Um, Stop getting in your head. Don't overthink. If a situation arises, then deal with it then. But until then, enjoy yourself. You're taking away moments that you could be having fun. And what are you doing? Overanalyzing. What fun is overanalyzing? No fun. I spent most of my life overanalyzing. How many precious moments have I wasted? Or how many things didn't I attend because I thought something bad was going to happen, or I thought a situation was going to play out the wrong way, or I wanted to avoid somebody. That's not fun. You got to stay present. Enjoy the moment. And until something happens, and until something gets flubbed up, then just be you. You There's no reason to put on an act with people. Now, I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Two of Wands, which makes me think that you have a feeling that bad luck is coming your way. Maybe you've been handed a lot of unfortunate circumstances lately, and I feel it's like one thing after the other. Um, and that could have a lot to do with your energy. Like I said, if you're in that anxious energy, then you're going to find yourself having that one thing after the other come at you, and it's going to feel like a weight. And until you can find and understand the reasons why it's happening to you, then that energy is going to stay like that. You have to raise your energy and raise your vibration. I do see that you right now may be separated from somebody that you care about. Maybe you're going to travel to see them. Um, this person might ground you. Maybe that's the person who makes you feel less anxious. You need to be less anxious on your own and for yourself. It shouldn't be somebody who does that for you, because that's going to lead to this. You have to want to heal yourself for yourself. It's really, really important that you know that. But yeah, so you feel like there's a little bit of you've been having an unlucky time, but you're caught in a cycle. Remember I said you are being in this self-sabotaging energy. Um you're taking things personally when you shouldn't. Um you're wondering why things are happening to you. Maybe you're taking things personally at work. If an email goes out, you think they're pinpointing you and they must be calling you out when you had nothing to do with it. That's also ego. Yeah. Remember I said about the star card? You are hoping that the universe was bringing you what you need into fruition. You're trying to manifest. Well, with this temperance, it's exactly what you're trying to do. The universe is manifesting for you. I mean, working on your dreams and desires. and things that will work best for you and your wants and needs. You have to believe that the universe is working on your highest goals. The universe has your back. Even though you feel like you're stuck in this chain of bad luck, you have to want to change the cycle. You're stuck in it because of something you're doing. Something that is repetitive. And if you want to get out of the cycle, you have to want to change badly enough. And sometimes that could look at like cutting somebody off. Or, maybe you want to block somebody or delete somebody from your phone. Or maybe it has to do with, moving out of your house. That's toxic. Maybe it's a toxic environment. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be resonating differently for everybody. But that cycle could look different, and it could be something small to something huge, but you have to recognize it. You have to take off your blinders and see and understand what has to change so that change could start. And only you're going to be able to do that. And I do see this is being stuck in a cycle again. This is definitely stuck. Stagnancy. Now, if this was upright, okay, that means the end of a cycle. Ten of Swords, yes, while it looks violent, and it's the ending. It's the ending of something and the beginning of something else. Yeah, it looks violent, and it's probably going to be freaking hard to end it, the cycle. Nobody said change was easy. It's going to be hard. And it's going to hurt. But it's a moving forward. And right now, this card came out in reverse. So you're not moving forward. You have to recognize what needs to change. And be brave and do it. And yeah, no, yeah, Sarah, yeah, it's easier said than done. We've all had to do it. We've all had to progress. We've all had to leave something behind to grow. So I'm not just talking out my ASS. I am talking from experience. I'm saying that something in your life needs to change so you can move forward. So you can progress. Let's see if there's anything else. Ooh, that was a clunk. That means there's a bunch. Okay, there's 3 cards. Yeah, there is an opportunity coming in for you. Of course, though, we're scared about it. Because remember, like I said, you're already thinking like, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if this? What if that? You're already thinking about the future and playing out every scenario, like I said earlier. You're already thinking about, the worst of it. So, of course, anxiety, staying up. But look at this. This is an opportunity to take something seriously and run with it. The King of Swords is a serious energy. So serious that Mr. King of Swords, and this isn't gender specific, but King of Swords comes off as kind of like an asshole. But it's just because they're trying to be straight with you. They're trying to tell you the truth and not mince words. And can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? I don't know. Can you? But if you pay attention, there's an opportunity coming in for you that could lead to abundance. Listen to, I feel like somebody is going to be coming up to you and telling you about this opportunity, or somebody is, maybe you're at a networking event, or this is, maybe somebody's trying to set you up like in a relationship. They're like, hey, I know so and so, and they're really looking, for an awesome person. And the first thing I thought of was you. Are you still single? Blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this is a serious intent. No matter what this opportunity is, it could be for work. Maybe you go out to lunch with your boss and they're like, hey, I was thinking of you for this role that I have. And, and it progresses. But they're going to come at you with a serious opportunity. I feel like this is going to be this week coming, not this weekend. Maybe, and I just heard for some, I was corrected, that you might be having a serious conversation with somebody maybe regarding a new opportunity, or going to the next level with somebody, something along those lines. There's a serious conversation that's going to be had regarding an opportunity. And of course, that sounds so vague, I know, but it's going to be different for everybody. This is a live reading, this is a general reading. So you got to take that as it resonates, but it's going to be a serious conversation that's going to be had. And I'm not saying it's a bad conversation, but I would love to know if that really happens to you guys. Like, and tell me what it was about. I'm not trying to be newsy, but maybe I am. Okay, so I was just guided to shuffle this oracle deck for messages from your person. So let's see if there's anything. All right, Spirit. What are the messages that the collective needs to hear for their greatest good? What are the messages that the collective needs to hear right now for their greatest good? Mastering. You've learned the spiritual lesson. So you're taking, I feel like that's like you taking lessons from like every situation that you're involved in and bringing it with you. I always imagine like a purse or like a satchel. And from every relationship or every experience that you have, that you take all your lessons. I know this is so corny, but you take all your lessons and you put them in the satchel and pull both ends, because it has both ends. If you're in my head, you know what I'm talking about. You pull the satchel and you bring it with you to every relationship, and you reflect on those lessons when you're moving forward. And I don't know, I know it's corny, but it's like, I just feel like there's like an imaginary satchel of lessons that with all the lessons that we experience over time, and we take that along with us on our road, through life. And I always, how the Fool card has the stick with the little bag hanging up. That's our satchel. That's our satchel of lessons that we're taking with us on our road of life. And when we need to reflect on those lessons, we do. And we pull them out and we're like, okay, I know this coping skill. I've learned this before. I know this is something that I don't like, that I don't appreciate. So I'm just going to move forward. Or this is something that I really love and really liked about this person. So you know what? I'm going to test the waters. And it's kind of like how you grow in life, and you kind of build your personality, your preferences, and that's, I don't know, like stepping stones or building blocks, I guess. Anywho, let's move on. We have different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So maybe you thought something was going to work out, and unfortunately, you guys might be on different pages. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Well, didn't I say stagnancy? Yeah, you guys are stuck in a cycle. Get out of the cycle, make some changes. Let's see what other. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel, please, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am going live or posting new videos or messages. I am truly grateful. If one of my messages you feel like resonates with somebody that you know, please feel free um, to share this video. It's going to be on YouTube, and it would help them, it would help me, and it is appreciated. We have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So if you're in this state of heartbreak, and I did say I feel like a lot of you are breaking your own heart by not using the lessons in your lesson satchel and being a self-sabotager. You might be in that energy of healing and learning your lessons and reflecting on growth. Lesson. Oh my God, stop. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So you can put it in your lesson satchel. Oh my gosh, I crack myself up. Okay, let's see if there's a thank you. Retreat. Alone time or in nature will help you recharge. Maybe if it's not too hot this weekend, you can go for a little hike. In nature, maybe you can find a nice rock to sit on and meditate. Something along those lines. Get out into nature, recharge. Think. Okay, go slow. Take time to get to know each other. You know, slow movement is still movement. And sometimes people need to take it slow. Some people don't want to be rushed in a relationship. Um, so that is good advice, because just because you feel like something, if they're worth it, then you'll want to go at the same speed. And if they are telling you, you know, maybe we should slow down, then trust that. And if you don't feel like you want to, then maybe you should look elsewhere. But it's all about respect. And if you respect this person enough, and you'll want to go at the same speed. All right, so I think this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so, so, so much. I hope you guys are enjoying my lives. I hope you are gaining something from them. If you are, let me know. Message, leave a comment. You know, I try to go live on Thursdays and then on Mondays to let you know how the week's gonna go, or Sunday nights, depending on how the weekend is going. But yeah, so I would love to connect with you more. I'd love to be in your energy. So please, please, please click on like, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and of course, I will see you guys next time. Mwah! Have a good weekend. Bye.